said Lucindo's aggressive. She's going to walk forward. She's going to pressure Brogan Walker, and she's going to make her, you know what I mean, get on her back foot and take some shots, and that's what she did. How impressed can you be over a Iasmin Lucindo over here, given the level of competition between Yasmin Jauregui in her debut and Brogan Walker is just not the same? It's just two different level prospects. So, I mean, what do you take out of this performance for Lucindo?
I'm impressed by the fundamentals, the technique, and the mindset that Lucindo walks into the ring with, man. She is full her style of fight. And when she's throwing literally that jab and then two down the pipe and she's able to crack you, it's very fast. Pop, pop. Very, very quick hands from Lucindo, man. And I'm excited to see because she bloodied up Brogan Walker a little bit. But you're right. There's a big asterisk right here of how high the skill level is. Because once she starts getting into, a little bit higher of a talent competition, it's not going to be just somebody spamming leg kicks only at you, completely blind leg kicks too, so you can counter back on them. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit harder, so that's where I'm interested to see where this goes, because Lucindo, by all means, man, is very, very talented and can have a longevity in the sport, but we'll see how when she fights some real competition. Not to say that the other ladies aren't. Yeah. It's just they were more a little one-dimensional, if you will.
Yeah, and the thing that was interesting, man, is if you were listening to Walker's corner during the fight, they were like, Lucindo only does two things. She throws that 1-2 down the pipe. She throws that spinning back kick. And that's it. And it's rinse, wash, repeat. And I'm not going to say that that's all that she has, man. She has a lot of fights on her belt. But that's all she felt she needed to use during that fight. She didn't feel like she needed to really mix it up, at least from what I saw. So the question becomes, absolutely, higher competition. Does that 1-2 spinning back kick, does that, you know what I mean? Does that continue to work? Because Brogan Walker, for how talented she did come across on The Ultimate Fighter, it just felt like every time she gets backed up, chin sky high in the air, hands not coming back up to it, just fundamentally the basics of mixed martial arts just felt like it wasn't quite there, especially getting thrown to the wolves against a dog like Lucindo. So I mean, I guess if we had to make a prediction right here, not trying to bash anybody because this is the hurt game, right? But where does Lucindo go, man? She's 21 years old. That's what's scary about her, man. It's like the sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit, Derek. Youngest female fighter in the UFC right now. Like we were talking about, man, the 1-2, I think will always work in the game, man. If you're able to put together a crisp 1-2 and proficiently use it to where people aren't seeing it, I think that'll always work. The spinning back kick, you're probably going to need to get rid of. That's one of those flashy ones that you can hit every now and then. But as far as her skill gap, I don't want to say title contention. I want to say she's maybe a top 10er at the moment, maybe top 15, somewhere in there. We'll see when she starts really taking, some big bites out of the competition. What do you think, though?
I think that if we start to see a little bit more of a dedication towards, I'm not just going to stand and trade, keep the same aggressiveness that she kept through minute 0 through minute 15, right? But working some of that grappling. She got a couple takedowns. She even got one at the very end of the fight, right? But let's start advancing positions a little bit. Let's start working that ground and pound. Let's not have to work all 15 minutes if we don't have to. You know what I mean? I think we start seeing that. Then we're going to see some real problems on behalf of Iasmin Lucindo. But listen, this was a cash spot right here. Very chalky, minus 140 decision. Actually cashed. You didn't really get much return on this one. But this one was, you could have thrown this one in one of your parlays, one of the bigger parlays to really get some juice going right there.